From blood rain to balls of fire, continuous lightning, frog rain, and more, here are 10 mysterious and strange things that happen in the sky. Number 10. Blood rain. Remember the scene of blood raining from the skies in classic horror movies like The Evil Dead? Well, hold on to your seats, as blood rain is a weird phenomenon that actually exists. And before you get all queasy about it, no, it's not really blood. Blood rain is a pretty rare sight to see. In the southern Indian state of Kerala in 2001, monsoon rains periodically fell with a red color, which was dark enough to stain clothes. Can you imagine this happening and having no idea what's going on? Let me explain what it is so you don't panic if you ever get caught up in it. The forces that drive our weather and what happens in the sky can be very powerful and do some remarkable things, including lifting sand or even small objects and transporting them long distances. With blood rain, robust winds or storms can whip up dust and sand. As this goes airborne, it can sometimes get caught up in an atmospheric circulation, where it can be carried for hundreds, sometimes thousands of miles. So the blood rain phenomenon actually happens when relatively high concentrations of red-colored particles or dust get mixed into rain, giving it a red appearance as it falls. The rain leaves a red color and some dust behind as it falls and dries up, resulting in a visual that may seem like running blood. The rain is known to coat houses, cars, gardens, and everything else in the color red when the water dries off and the sand is left behind. There are some who believe that it is not the dust that adds to the color of the rain, but a life form. The samples collected by Mahatma Gandhi University concluded that there was a clear biological appearance. Blood rain in the earlier days were believed to be actual blood, and therefore a bad omen would ensure wherever it rained. However, with time and scientific experiments, it was concluded that the blood rain is not possible if rain poured continuously, suggesting that the rain contained residue that would leave red color, and if it were to rain continuously for long periods, the rain would wash away the residue. So, the next time you witness blood rain, remain calm, as it's just rain with a bit of desert sand. Nothing harmful. Number 9. Frog rain. Since we're on the topic of rain, I bet you haven't heard the phrase, "It's raining frogs and fishes." In 1947, a strange incident was reported in Louisiana, where a fish fell from the sky. Bizarre at the time, not many paid attention to how the incident occurred. Soon there were sightings and reports from all over the world of it raining fish and frogs. Serbia in 2005 saw frogs falling from the sky as if it was something from the movies. Many resorted to religion and were quick to state that the world would soon end, while others looked towards science for an answer, and good old science did not disappoint. The phenomenon consists of a tornado with a low pressure and a high pressure area. The tornado, upon coming in contact with water, can suck in living creatures nearby and transport it to nearby land where it wreaks havoc, in this case, fishes and frogs. Where are those folks laughing over the release of the movie Sharknado and its sequels? Who's laughing now? Have you ever experienced blood or frog rain? If so, let me know about it in the comments below. Give this video a like and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Number 8. Rolling clouds. Clouds add to the aesthetics of the sky. However, the rolling clouds simply take it one step further, making the views breathtaking and sometimes a little ominous, as they are sometimes mistaken for tornadoes. Don't worry, they're harmless. These are considered to be one of the weirdest things that happen in the sky, though. They are a type of Arcus cloud. As cold air comes down and warm air goes up, upon condensation, moisture in the air turns into clouds. This is Science 101 for you. However, if there are strong winds in the area, the pressure and wind speed can roll the clouds as they form, like a cotton candy machine, resulting in giant tubular clouds that can sometimes roll slowly and horizontally up to 620 miles. Rolling clouds phenomenon is quite common in California, eastern Russia, and the English Channel. They are often referred to as morning glory clouds and can easily be enjoyed in the southern part of northern Australia's Gulf of Carpentaria if you happen to be there during September to November. Number 7. Falling ice from the sky. Ice falling from the sky? That sounds pretty dangerous. We are all familiar with snow, and most of us have probably experienced a cold, white, fluffy winter. But what about hail? Let's bring a newer phenomenon in the concoction that is weird skies: hailstone. These are almost similar to hailstorms, but with much larger pieces of hail. It can reach diameters of 6 inches, making it dangerous as it can injure people, property, and even flying aircrafts. Hail is the result of water freezing together in the upper region of thunderstorm clouds. Yikes! A hailstone is formed when the clouds in the area is filled with moisture, and the hail collects the moisture on its way down to the ground. As it collects moisture, the water freezes, adding to the many layers of ice, thus resulting in hailstones. They can become quite large in size and heavy, so be careful out there if your area is witnessing a hailstone rain. As a kid, I remember putting on my dad's motorcycle helmet and going outside with my brothers to feel the hail. Now that I'm saying it out loud, it probably wasn't the smartest thing to do, but it was fun. Have you experienced the phenomenon of a hailstorm? If so, let me know about it in the comments. Number 6. Lenticular clouds. Just as rolling clouds do, lenticular clouds take a shape and form of its own. This can be quite unusual to see, and therefore gets passed as a UFO sighting in many places where there's no concept of lenticular clouds among residents. These are basically clouds formed around large land masses, in most cases, mountains and hills. With the apex of the hill and mountain in a triangular shape, the clouds slowly start to form around the top. The wave-like shape is formed as the moist air flows over the mountains and starts to condensate. However, the waves turn into lenticular clouds when the temperature inside the waves and the dew point are not the same, resulting in evaporation, leading many to see a spacecraft trying to land on a mountain. You may also find these types of clouds in places where there are no mountains. The scene can be surreal to look at, as such things are not seen in most days of our lives. Number 5. Catatoombo Lightning. This is one of the strangest yet most amazing phenomena witnessed in the sky. Imagine thunderstorms for 10 hours daily throughout most of the year. Yes, the Venezuela thunderstorms may look like Thor having a really bad day. Catatoombo lightning, also referred to as the beacon of Maracaibo, this lightning strikes magnificently and consistently 300 days out of the year. As the Catatoombo River flows into a lake, the moist, hot air is transported into the sky through the mountains and ridges. Witnessing lightning like this would be shocking to most, but for the people of Venezuela, they were shocked when it stopped for 3 months. There was a period in 2010 where Venezuela faced a drought. During this period, the lightning had stopped completely, leaving the locals to believe that the sky had stopped roaring permanently. Local airports face difficulties during these times, and operations can be affected with delays and closures. Whatever is going on up there, it's definitely got many residents to believe in the supernatural. Number 4. Ball of fire. Ball of fire, or what is commonly known as the globe lightning or ball lightning, has mystified us for centuries. The lightning forms in the shape of a globe and shoots towards the ground, bouncing off objects and damaging things as it touches. The most early incident of the ball of fire was recorded in 1638, where the ball of fire smashed through the window of an English church. This opened research around the phenomenon, which now suggests that almost half of the sightings are illusions caused by magnetic fields during a storm. However, many scientists and researchers believe that the reaction between oxygen and vaporized elements when lightning hits the ground creates the ball of lightning. However, such a theory has yet to be proven. Whatever the case may be, it is nothing short of being weird and spectacular. Around 10% of the US population has witnessed an incident involving a red, orange, or yellow floating sphere of light. These balls of lightning are known to burn objects and leave the smell of sulfur behind. Number 3. Green flash. Who would have thought that Jack Sparrow from the Pirates of the Caribbean would shed some truth about the green flash? Yes, it is real and it does happen. You can see this optical phenomenon just before sunset and sunrise and can be viewed during a clear day. As you stare at an ocean horizon, you will notice a flash of green light near the sun. It'll look like something from a sci-fi movie, trust us. As the sun starts to set, the atmosphere can get thick around the sun. The water vapors in the atmosphere absorbs the colors of the sun, yellow and orange. The light is scattered through the air molecules, resulting in a red, blue, and green light. As the sun is about to set completely, the light will bend on the horizon, leaving a red visual around the sun. However, if you wait a bit, you might even see the legendary green flash. It's nothing short of a visual masterpiece in the distance. Number 2. Angel Spectre. You may have heard stories where people embark upon a self-enlightenment journey and find religion on a mountaintop. You would hear them talk about incidents where they witnessed Jesus or a higher power on their journey to finding the truth. So, is this true? Are these real experiences had by people? You'd be surprised when we say yes. Incidents like this are true and can happen to many. There is a common relationship among these sites or reports, and that is, it happens on a mountain and mountaineers. Researchers came to the conclusion that these heavenly moments can be caused by a weather phenomena that magnifies a shadow while surrounding it with a rainbow. This can lead many to experience something out of this world, and as far as humans go, we want to believe in the supernatural, hence linking it to religion. This phenomenon of viewing a Holy Spirit and rainbow is known as the Brocken Spectre. The specter sometimes appears to be much larger than it actually is. This is probably caused by the presence of glory and the mist obscuring more familiar reference points with which to judge its size. What's surprising is many fail to realize the shadow viewed as a higher power by many is indeed the shadow of a person itself magnified. This is almost similar to the halo around a mountaintop witnessed in Indonesia, a truly heavenly sight indeed. Number 1. Aurora Borealis. Seeing the northern lights is described as entrancing, dramatic, and magical. Those are just some of the words of those that witness the sheer fantasy that is the Aurora Borealis. This is a weather phenomena that is not only caused on Earth, but other planets as well. So what makes the sky light up and dance in colors? We all know that the sun is hot, almost 27 million degrees Fahrenheit, enough to make the sun bubble and boil. As that happens, the sun releases a burst of sunspots that travel all the way to the Earth through atmosphere winds. These sunspots reach in around 40 hours, dispersing, resulting in a dramatic display of lights that are known as northern lights or the Aurora Borealis. This phenomena took to social media, with many travelers setting their eyes to the northern Scandinavia as their next tourist destination. It's truly a beautiful sight to see. Thanks for watching. Have you witnessed any of these weird things happening in the sky? If you have, let me know about it in the comments section below. We'd love to hear what you think about it. Be sure to subscribe for more videos like these. I'll see you next time. Bye!